Hello folks, this is just a quick how-to just from my perspective on how to fix a drain that's stubborn. As you can see here, I have had to remove the garbage disposal, and that's I'm going to hook it back up later, so I'll show you how that's done. And then this is the outflow for the garbage disposal, and right here we have the pipe that connects up to the main pipe from the other sink that doesn't have the garbage disposal. And so right here you can see that's the place where you hook up your garbage disposal right there. Well, a couple things that I've learned over time is, for me personally, is giving myself access points. So right here you can see this little connector here that I did. Well, this was to fix a problem that I had where it was blocked right here. So you can just unscrew this and get up in there, and you don't have to mess around with a lot of these, because a lot of times once they get old, at least for me, they're hard to come off sometimes, and you end up having to do a lot more work than you really feel like doing at that time. So over here, another thing that I did to save myself some time is, this is the vent pipe. So they're up at the top, you can't see that right there, but there's a vent that allows the water to flow correctly. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that right now. And this is just another little trick that I came up with for myself to make it easier, you know, on my life. So there it is, and you can see there's the vent pipe. You need to have one of these down there, as far as I understand, so that when the water's flowing, it doesn't cause it to bubble and catch, and you have like a pressure problem when it's trying to flow. So this just makes it easier for it to flow. So right here you can see this is going down into the main drain out from the kitchen down toward my main line. And I will tell you this, I went down into my basement, and the pipe that's going, it's a 2-inch pipe, and I mean it goes down and then curves at a right angle parallel to the floor, and then makes a left, and then probably makes another right before it goes into the main drain. So it's a long 2-inch pipe, and from my understanding that's kind of typical. And then it hooks into the big main line going out of the house. So what I'm going to do is just show you something that I found out today, which will be helpful. So a lot of times people will try to use a manual gizmo like this, and I did try that, and it went down pretty far. I think I got around the first curve, but I didn't make it past the second with this. And so what I found is at the hardware stores like Lowe's or Home Depot, you can rent a bad boy like this, which will basically make your job a whole lot easier. And I'll just kind of demo a little bit in a bit how easy it is. But I was able to rent this for 40 bucks for 4 hours. And then it doubles and goes to 24 hours after 4 hours, like after 5 hours. So anyway, that's just kind of I don't know what all the prices are in all the stores, but this might be, you'll see it just makes it a whole lot easier once we get going. Okay, thank you. Gizmo, like I was saying, it's a snake, and it's electric. And it's pretty heavy, but so you might want to use something to brace it for yourself, but I really didn't have room here to do that, so I'm just going to, you just take the snake out like this, put it down in the height that you're wanting to go, and you have to just initially push it down there. So that's what I'm doing, and then it gets to the stop, it gets to the curve, so then I push it up closer. Okay, and then I just turn this, or press the trigger, and it goes in there, And then I just kind of give myself some more line, and I just keep doing that. And then I think I'm past that curve now, so I can push it some more. And it's going. Now it hits like maybe a blockage or another curve. I think it's another curve. So then I do it again. And there it is. And it's a lot better than using the manual one. And it's still going. And I get to a point where it stops, so I get in close. You want to make sure you get close. You don't want to have too much line sitting out there in the space where it can whip around when you're pressing the trigger here, because that can hurt. And I'll be honest, folks, I should be wearing gloves, and probably like most of you, you get in a hurry, and I've got them right here, and I just took them off, you know. So being a good example, I'm going to go ahead and put them on, and then we'll give this another go. So I'm going to feed this back in a bit, because I don't want to have too much to whip. And I just push it as I do that. And I just hit a little more. Okay. And that's pretty much it till we get down to where it is. So you can just hit the red button now. Okay, folks, we're back. And I have been able to completely snake, and it took all of the 25 feet that gizmo had. So the snake had. So and what I did, just to show you, is I ran the water over on this side of the thing, and I just sat here for a while with my finger in these two openings here, just to make sure that no water came up on my finger and was about to overflow. You know, that meaning that the blockage had not been removed yet. So it's all removed. So now I'm just going to reassemble everything. You can kind of see how it looks before. So basically, what you do is I'm going to put the vent pipe on here, and that just screws on. This is a thing I came up with to make life easier. So you can see, there's kind of some mud and stuff on the back there. So I'm probably going to clean that off just so it doesn't stink. And then I'm going to reattach the garbage disposal, which, if you notice, I didn't remove the hose in this time, because I just wanted it out of the way. That's the only reason why I took it off. So I'm gonna basically clean that off there, and then I'll be right back. So as you can see, I've got it all hooked back up, and this is the outflow for the garbage disposal, and this, I made sure I got extra tight. This is the tool that you need. It looks like an Allen wrench, but it's not really. It's kind of at an angle, and allows you to put it in to tighten and untighten. And again, I liked creating little access points for me, like right there, and the vent in the back where we went down with the snake. That's pretty much it. I'd recommend, I'm going to pour a pan of water through this and run a bunch of water just to make sure everything is not stopped up, and that there's no leaks. It's always a good idea to put like a paper towel underneath everything just to see if there's any drippage, and that way you don't get caught unawares of a slow leak later on. Thank you. Have a good day.